Right now at noon, we're just days away from the Republican National Convention in Wisconsin. We'll take a look at the platform the party is proposing. Plus, the family of a man who died while being detained by hotel security in Milwaukee is calling for justice, what the county DA is now saying. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Breiter. We are just 4 days away from the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. The Republican Party will officially nominate former President Trump as its candidate for the president and vote on the official platform. The proposal released this week is a layout of the party's agenda, the policies and language strongly reflecting the views of the party's presidential nominee, former President Donald Trump. The platform includes phrasing such as America First and Make America Great Again. There are also 20 goals listed on the platform. They include securing the border, stricter voting rules, and fair and reciprocal trade deals. Florida governor and former presidential candidate Ron DeSantis is now slated to speak at the convention next week. DeSantis and Trump have attempted to put their rocky relationship behind them following fierce attacks during the Republican presidential primary. DeSantis says he is backing former President Trump's campaign after dropping from the race in January. More information on when DeSantis is set to appear has not yet been released. Right now, the world is waiting for former President Trump to pick his running mate. The former president recently called into a radio show and said he has made a decision. We don't know when that will happen, and it sounds like Trump doesn't either. He says he'll announce the VP closer to the convention or during to make it more interesting. We will be in Milwaukee every day of the convention starting Monday morning. That's when Kyrian and Chris will be there live. You can follow along on News 3 Now and find additional coverage at channel3000.com. Meanwhile, Democrats are trying to build momentum among Latino voters in Milwaukee. Video shows new Spanish billboards in the city for President Biden. Billboards are a traditional way of campaigning, but the Hispanic media director for the DNC says the language on them means more.
Latinos, sí. They're thinking about us. They actually care about us. They want to communicate how we communicate.
The latest data from Pew Research Center shows Latinos have grown at the second fastest rate of any major racial and ethnic group in the U.S. electorate since the 2020 election. An estimated 36.2 million Latino Americans are eligible voters. President Biden is holding his first solo news conference today since November. He's set to conclude the NATO summit in Washington, D.C. It'll be one of his biggest public tests since last month's debate. 3 top Biden advisors are heading to the Hill today to try and reassure Senate Democrats. CBS News has learned that House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries plans to convey the concerns of his members directly to the president.
Continuing to have conversations with each other, and those have been candid, comprehensive, and clear-eyed.
2 senior Democrats also tell CBS News there's concern donations could dry up, but despite the uncertainty, the president and his closest allies say he remains committed to staying in the race, arguing he's the best shot at beating former President Trump. Happening today, the Wisconsin Elections Commission will meet to discuss how to bring back absentee ballot drop boxes. This comes days after the state Supreme Court overturned its previous ruling banning the voting method in 2022. WEC Administrator Megan Wolf says the commission will not be able to simply repeat its earlier guidance that was in place before the court's 2022 decision. With the August 13th primary just 5 weeks away, the commission has to act quickly to prepare the drop boxes for use. We are heating things up this weekend with the return of storm chances. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Are you sweating out there, Kelly?
It's not too bad today. That is not going to be the case, though, going through the weekend. We're going to just really see that humidity crank up along with the temperatures, and that will lead to some stronger storms for the weekend as well. But right now, pretty calm conditions as we look at our Edgewater Sky Cam overlooking the Memorial Union Terrace. I'm sure a lot of folks will be out on the lake today trying to take advantage of this quiet weather. We don't really have a whole lot going on around here. We did dodge some showers that have skirted across the northern parts of Illinois, just basically south of the border, just south of Janesville and Beloit. That's moving away from us. If we do see a shower, it would be very isolated, and we don't expect a whole lot today. All right, we do have a First Warn alert day. This will be for some hot weather this weekend, Sunday and Monday. Along with that, the chance of some strong storms in between Sunday night. That will be all of southern Wisconsin, so that's what we're going to be watching for this weekend. Right now, dew points are in the low to mid 60s. Yeah, you can feel it out here, but it's nothing unbearable. I'm expecting these dew points to hit well into the 70s as we go into Sunday, so it's going to be very sultry to close out the weekend. We're getting close to 80 now here at the noon hour across parts of Dane County. We have light winds again, kind of like yesterday. They'll be out of the east about 5 miles per hour as we head into the lower 80s and quite a bit of hazy sunshine today. More on that heat and some very impressive heat indices expected on Sunday, along with that chance of storms. We'll talk more about that coming up in 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, we will see you then. Thank you. Devontae Mitchell is being laid to rest today. The 43-year-old man died after entering a Hyatt Regency hotel in Milwaukee. Hotel security guards detained him after what his mother called a mental health episode. Roxana Saberi reports.
Stay down! Please stop fighting!
Witness cell phone video shows multiple Hyatt Regency hotel personnel pinning down Devontae Mitchell with their hands and knees, as the 43-year-old appears to beg for help.
Stay down!
With his chest, stomach, and face pressed to the ground, Mitchell repeatedly apologizes and pleads with them.
This is what happens when you go into the ladies' room.
First responders found Mitchell unresponsive when they arrived at the scene. He was later pronounced dead. Milwaukee police say the incident started when Mitchell entered the hotel, caused a disturbance, and fought with the security guards as they escorted him out.
I couldn't take it, you know what I mean? Like watching it, hearing his voice, hearing him yell for help, begging them to stop. It was just heartbreaking.
Mitchell's sister Naisha and other family members say the father of two was suffering from mental health issues.
They could have let him go and they didn't.
Hyatt is now calling for the employees who worked for hotel operator Ambridge Hospitality to face criminal charges. The Milwaukee County DA's office says it's awaiting a full autopsy, but is reviewing the case as a potential homicide.
When people are struggling to breathe, you don't keep them in a prone position with weight on them.
What would justice look like to you?
I need charges brought. I need somebody to be arrested.
Roxana Saberi, CBS News, in Milwaukee.
Actress Shelley Duvall has died. That's according to the Hollywood Reporter, citing her longtime life partner. He tells the publication Duvall died in her sleep at their home in Texas after complications from diabetes. Duvall was known for her thin physique, large expressive eyes, and powerful performances. She was a standout, starring alongside Jack Nicholson in the horror film The Shining and Robin Williams in the comedy Popeye. Shelley Duvall was 75 years old. Still ahead for us on a Thursday afternoon, why BMW is recalling thousands of vehicles in the U.S., plus how much Costco is raising its membership fee to for the first time in 7 years.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Moving forward.
If you have Medicare and Medicaid, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with iCare's dual eligible special needs plans. Our members get $1,800 per year with a card that's loaded monthly to pay for items such as eligible groceries, over-the-counter items, rent, and utilities. Whatever you don't spend carries over each month. Call us today, and a licensed sales agent will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
How much I weigh is nobody's business.
But Eric Hovde wants to make it his.
Eric Hovde thinks that if you're overweight, insurance companies should charge you more.
There should be consequences to those personal choices. Fine, you want to do that? Your health care is going to cost more.
How insulting is that?
Hovde would increase health care costs for 1 out of every 3 people in Wisconsin.
Eric Hovde, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
When replacing your windows, you want them to be built by the best and backed by the best. That's what you'll get with replacement windows only available from Renewal by Andersen. When you choose Renewal by Andersen at Wanakee Remodeling, you're not getting a one-size-fits-all product. From design and sales to manufacturing, installation, and service, we own the entire process. This month, buy 2 windows, get the third 60% off, plus 12 months no-interest financing when you purchase 3 or more windows. Visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for more details.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello Permanent Fat Removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
The discount retail chain Big Lots says it will close up to 40 stores this year, raising concerns it may declare bankruptcy. The Ohio-based company, which has more than 1,300 stores across the country, tells federal regulators it has substantial doubt it can continue functioning. It's not clear which Big Lots stores will be shut down. BMW is recalling nearly 400,000 cars in the U.S. because they may have Takata airbag inflators that can explode, possibly shooting metal fragments into the vehicle. The recall impacts some 3 Series sedans and sports wagon models made between 2006 and 2012. And Costco is raising its membership fee for the first time in 7 years. Starting September 1st, the basic membership fee will increase $5 to $65 a year. The premium membership will rise from $120 to $130 annually. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. We're in the red on this Thursday. The Dow down a third of a point. NASDAQ down 363 and the S&P 500 down 52. We have today's egg prices straight ahead along with the first warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor on the benefits of intermittent fasting for people who have diabetes.
Wow, Wayne, that is a beautiful window.
It sure is, Jeff. It really tackles energy efficiency.
Sure has a nice slide.
It's one of the best screenplays I've ever seen.
They're so easy to close. I'd say it's a grand slam.
If you guys keep making those dad jokes, you're gonna be a real pain in my neck.
Oh, that's a good one. Did you hear about this one, Five?
Get as low as $18 per window and $81 per patio door per month. Visit PellaWI.com today.
It's Hy-Vee's Big Beverage Sale this Friday through Sunday. Stock up on 6-pack bottles of Coke products, just $3.99 each when you buy 3. 24-pack Pepsi products, just $9.99. Stay hydrated with Gatorade 8-packs, just $5.48. Fuel your workouts or your work week with Monster, NOS, Full Throttle, or Alani Nu energy drinks, 3 for $5. Plus, save on Red Bull, Celsius, and more. Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
It's their classic rock that brings audiences to their feet. It's Blue Oyster Cult, performing live Saturday, August 31st at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets on sale now through Ticketmaster. Over 5 decades of music, thrilling fans everywhere. It's Blue Oyster Cult, August 31st at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses. And now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
What? No, these have at least a few hundred years left in them.
I think the kid needs his own. Get 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Holy cow, standing ovation.
See, it's no energy like the Jennifer Hudson show.
Donald Faison has us all fanning out.
I'm a bit starstruck.
No! Then Bobby Burke knows his stuff.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
There's a lot to love about life in the 608. Fundraisers, farmers markets, family events,
Tell Josh what inspires you, and it might be featured on News 3 Now this morning in the 608. Weekdays only on News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Bianchi from the Midwest Farm Report is headed to the Brewer game at American Family Field this afternoon. She'll be back tomorrow. Here are your farm numbers. In more local news this afternoon, pickleball players will take over Sun Prairie's Wyndham Hills Park the next few days. Starting today, the Madtown Pickleball Open begins. It's the state's largest open pickleball tournament. Destination Madison says a record-breaking amount of people have registered this year. Proceeds from the registration fees will go to youth programs put on by the Madison Area Sports Commission. The tournament ends Sunday. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First Storm meteorologist Kelly Slifka is out on the weather patio. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. A pretty nice, typical July afternoon. We've got a mix of some clouds and sunshine, and this will be a kind of a repeat tomorrow. We're getting gradually warm up the next couple of days, but mainly dry. Can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but these will be only impacting about 10 to 20% of us, so looks like pretty dry weather to end this week. We're going to get into some real big heat this weekend. In fact, 90s expected, and also with the humidity increasing, we can expect some strong to potentially some severe storms, especially it looks like Sunday evening. Otherwise, right now, we're looking at temperatures today getting up to about 82. Very average, very typical for this time of July. Our low tonight down to 62 as well, so very typical July afternoon. Our future track, once again, should be mainly dry. Can't rule out an isolated shower popping up. This computer model not really indicating much here locally. We just got enough heating from the sun and humidity that we could see an isolated shower. I think better chances down in Illinois. And as we go through the evening hours, those chances diminish and will drop from the 80s into the 70s. Dew points, yeah, it's sticky out here. Generally in the mid-60s, you do notice Janesville up to 70, so that's a little bit higher down there in Rock County, but that's really going to be cranking up through the weekend. So we got mid-60s, so it's feeling sticky, kind of uncomfortable for some, but as we go in the weekend, it's going to become oppressive, especially on Sunday. We'll take a look at where those dew points end up here coming up. Right now, we're looking at the dew points ramping up into the 70s already by Saturday afternoon. That will continue into Sunday, and I think that's when we'll peak out. Some of these dew points could be up close to 75 degrees. That's oppressive humidity out there. We should lose the humidity later in the day on Monday. That's because we have a cold front that'll break the heat. But you can see our heat index this weekend, 92 with the actual temperature, 89 on Sunday. That dew point will be in the mid-70s for some, 93. That'll put that heat index above 100. Then we start to lose a little bit of the humidity with that cold front as we go into Monday. But we do have a first warning alert day for the hot weather. Also the potential for some strong to severe storms. Even Saturday night, you have the potential of seeing some stronger storms, but especially Sunday night. This will be all of southern Wisconsin. And then, of course, we got the heat with that heat index getting above 100 on Sunday. All right, we'll track some of these storms coming in. Friday, we should be mainly dry, but we'll watch some of the northwest flow coming in aloft. That'll bring a disturbance our way, it looks like, by later in the day Saturday. Could fire up some storms Saturday evening, Saturday night. Some of these could be fairly strong. A lot of that will taper off Sunday morning, but then we'll see another round come in later in the evening on Sunday. This computer model doesn't go out that far, but you can see that disturbance coming over from Minneapolis in northwestern Wisconsin. That's what will likely affect us later in the evening on Sunday. Right now, 79 in Madison, so we're getting close to 80 already. 75 currently in Janesville, and across Dane County, it's currently 75 in Oregon. All right, our first morning forecast, so we continue to nudge these temperatures up. 85 tomorrow, 89 on Saturday, with Some late day showers and storms. Most of the day Saturday should be dry, and actually Sunday most of the day will be dry. First warn alert day because of the heat, then those storms Sunday evening, and still with that heat on Monday. We do have a first warn alert day. We'll lose the heat quite a bit, actually, as we drop into the 70s, it looks like, by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week.
Wisconsin keeping us on the edge of our seat like usual, right?
Yeah, just what do they say? Wait a minute and it'll change?
For sure. Kelly, thank you. Today, Howard is out west in a search for America's best regional favorites in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, we head west, where we combine the goodness of roasted Idaho potatoes with a creamy California avocado dip that is prize-worthy. If this combo sounds too good to be true, let me show you how easy it is. We begin by cutting half a dozen large russet baking potatoes into wedges and tossing them with a combo of smoked paprika, chili powder, salt and pepper, along with a splash of olive oil. We put these on a baking sheet, and while they bake, we make a dipping sauce by mashing a ripe avocado until it's smooth and mixing it with some sour cream, a little mayonnaise, chopped cilantro, a bit of chopped garlic, salt, pepper, and a squeeze of lime juice. When the potatoes are crispy on the outside and tender as can be on the inside, they're ready to serve with our creamy California dip. What makes these really stand out is the smoky taste we get from the seasoned potatoes combined with the freshness of the dip. To get the recipe so you can make these as soon as tonight, simply visit our website and search for crispy potato wedges with California dip. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a regional farm fresh way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
When we come back at noon, we'll meet our pets of the week from the Dane County Humane Society.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you're about to replace your roof, stop. There's a solution about 80% less expensive. 9 out of 10 roofs can be saved by RoofMax. Guaranteed to extend the life of your current roof by 5 to 15 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. RoofMax's deep penetrating power restores flexibility and water protection. Nobody wants to replace their roof. Restore it instead with RoofMax for 80% less. Call now for a free roof inspection.
Imagine having a Medicare Advantage plan that can help cover costs for dental services or even groceries. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is offering special benefits called Essential Extras, available for Medicare Advantage plan members. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible to enroll today. Unsure if you're eligible? Our licensed insurance agents can help. Just call the number on your screen today. Medicare Advantage plans cover everything in original Medicare Parts A and B while offering coverage for additional benefits. With Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans, you could get no-cost essential extras you might not expect. These plans may include allowances for dental, vision, hearing, assistive devices, or even money for healthy groceries. That's not all, though. You could also get an allowance to help pay for utility costs like gas, electric, water, or sewer. It can even be used towards internet and cellular providers. Explore 2024 Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras in your zip code by calling today. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible. Essential extras could even include transportation to plan-approved destinations. But you won't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. You have to call to see if you're eligible to enroll. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is proud to offer these special no-cost Medicare Advantage plan benefits that help provide comfort and convenience to make everyday life easier. Don't miss out. Call Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield today to explore 2024 Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras. If you're new to Medicare, on Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible.
Call 800-694-1143. 800-694-1143. That's 800-694-1143.
I know.
It is time for Potentially Yours. Lisa Bernard is back with the Dane County Humane Society here with two special guests, and they're a little camera shy today, so we're rearranging them on the couch. Lisa, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to have you back. Who do we have here joining you today?
So this is Dabio, and this is Donita. She's part giraffe, apparently. They are just nearly 2 months.
Okay.
So they are believed to be Australian cattle dog mixes. There is 9 in the litter, so they have 7 siblings back at the shelter.
Oh, I love it. And these two are ready to go.
These two are ready to go. They've been altered, and their siblings are currently going through surgery. So they're looking for new families. We transferred them earlier this week from another shelter that was overcrowded in Wisconsin. So we're like, we'll help them find new families.
Oh, of course you guys will. All right, so you're looking for separate families then for all 9 of them?
Yes, yes, separate families. They kind of look similar. There are 3 boys and the rest are girls. So some of them look like Dabio here, which is why he has a little purple marker. Whereas Donita, she's one of the lighter coat ones. So, oh, say thank you. Yeah.
Little treat there. We all like a treat.
But being that they're puppies, everything is new.
Yes.
So they're a little shy at first, but with treats, just a few treats, we got them settled in out there, and they were playing around and chasing me and having fun and play bowing me and then like being silly. So it was so cute. We were playing with their little toy here, and they take turns playing who's shyer than the others too.
As that's been happening, just meeting them here within the last 10 minutes. So what kind of family do you think would be good for these puppies?
I think anyone who's willing to want to raise a puppy from the very beginning, because they're puppies, they don't know anything. So they're going to need some training with potty breaks, learning what's acceptable to chew on, because soon they're going to start their teething moments. Giving them appropriate chew toys is very helpful in training. And then there are also dog training courses you could take with them that'll help you forge that wonderful bond that you can create with them in the training process. And, you know, teaching them all the different tricks like sit, stay, that also is helpful to keep them safe, because then they're not running off.
All right,
So,
well, let's get these puppies adopted. Lisa, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And, you know, Lisa mentioned that training. We know a lot of puppies need that training. To help, Dane County Humane Society offers a number of dog training classes. Most classes span several weeks, but they offer one course that's a pay-per-class, DCHS's Puppy Play, and socialization classes for puppies ages 2 to 8 months, focusing on creating positive socialization experiences. The hour-long class will cover training techniques, confidence building, problem solving, and include plenty of trainer-guided playtime. There's a puppy play and socialization class actually happening this Saturday morning. The cost is $25 per class. And some good news on the pets featured a couple of weeks ago. Last time here at noon, Henry and Pepe have been adopted. Kitties last time, puppies this time. So if you are interested in adopting Donita or Dabio, you can check out all of the animals at Dane County Humane Society. Just go to giveshelter.org. And now Kelly's here with a final check of your forecast.
Yeah, we've got pretty typical July weather the next 2 days, but that'll be changing this weekend. We do have a first warn alert day. That'll be, I think we'll peaking out on the heat on Sunday when the dew point temperatures get in the mid-70s. We'll also talk about some strong storms Sunday evening. We'll still see some storms on Monday, still some heat, but we do cool it down 80s and 70s next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Let's get these puppies adopted. We'll see you tomorrow.